Hi, Internet. It's me. I'm talking quiet so I'm not too loud for my neighbors. Um, Weird stuff happened. Remember, I got that silver coin that was number 2227? It's an extremely lucky coin. That number, golden. I was so curious for like a week. It's like, the coins are numbered 1 through 5,000. And I was like, which coin did I get? 2227? Really interesting. Good stuff. Anyway, it gets better. At the hotel I'm at, I have room 207. And this crazy thing happened when I got here. This dude with this giant, jacked, lifted truck with the license plate Thanos. He's got like Second Amendment all over it guns. He was parked in my parking space. So I was like, oh, I gotta park kind of far away. And when he goes to leave, like he leaves at like 5 p.m. or something, I go to take his spot and I notice an oil leak, right? There's like a little puddle of oil, and I'm like, I've never made one of those. Never made one of those. So, yeah, I like did some investigating, and it turns out that like the oil puddle, and I don't think it was for me, because like my AC is running, which is water, and there's definitely some oil slicks, but like I think my car was pretty good. I don't normally notice oil on the ground. It still scared me. I was like, what the fuck? But anyway, I overcame that. That's done. And then just like, what else happened that was cool? I just got lucky. Oh, yeah. This group was walking by my car and I got to see him stop and read it for a while. Yeah, pretty interesting stuff. This person who said I was homeless apologized. Maybe it's my silver hat. Maybe my silver hat's lucky. Yeah, I got The Witcher 3 downloaded. I got my second cell phone up and running. I'm going to get that on the Wi-Fi, and I'm going to download all my new affirmation videos so I can like play them on my secondary phone. Uh, yeah, I'm still going to get Mexican tonight. It's just like tradition. I get pizza when I'm heading out to like the forest, but I get Mexican as delivery because it's so good. Chinese would be pretty good. It's been a while since I had some Chinese. Maybe I'll think about that. Yeah, they got like Mediterranean. They used to have this other military veteran. They used to have this bomb ass Thai food place. So good. They some Thai food places are like a lot of preservatives and a lot of spice. This was like the milky, like they had the right cook on the tofu and stuff. It was really good. But yeah, I've been loving the Mexican food place. But yeah, it was crazy. My coin is number 2227 and my room is number 27, which is really cool. 27 was actually my old military unit. Yeah. Well, this dude obviously is like, if he's not in the military, he should be because he's like all decked out. He came back, but he got another parking spot. I think he's parked on the second floor. So it doesn't really matter where he parks. For me, I want to be able to see my my car right in front of my window. So yeah, it's getting dark earlier pretty fast. I definitely like fall. Fall is probably my favorite time. Fall is awesome. Fall's a crazy good season. Yeah, Earth is perfect. The way like the sun, the way the moon eclipses the sun, and the way the seasons change just enough that everything has some variety. Really key, really cool. Pretty awesome. So yeah, big fan of that. But yeah, I was investigating an oil spill for like an hour. I was on my hands and knees with a flashlight, rubbing everything. I was like, where did this come from? But I don't know if it was me. But yes, Thanos set me off on that. That's a cool truck. Big lift. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, that's my evening. I got some things downloaded. I got Subnautica. I got The Witcher on like a big percentage off. I got my gold and silver and copper beads all washed and drying. Use Dr. Bronner's. Dr. Bronner's, the inside artwork looking crazy. Who knows what's in this stuff? I hope it's good. But yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to order pizza. It'd be good, but I'm going to order Mexican. Mexican's pretty good. Quesadilla and a bean and cheese burrito. It's awesome. It's really tasty. So, yeah, I'm getting everything recharged. I can get you a photo of that. What I lay out when I'm doing it. Yeah, it's pretty funny. I think my fridge door was open. I was like refrigerating my soda, and I think I left the door open slightly, so it was like overheated and warm. So it's finally like actually cooling it. So yeah. Now, I hope I don't have an oil leak. I didn't have an oil leak for the longest time. No oil leaks. I didn't have any problems with that. I could leave my spot and it'd be dry. And I was like, oh man. Yeah, the AC will leave a puddle. But that's just water. I definitely don't want an oil leak. That would suck. Oil leak means you gotta fix something. It's like, ugh. So, yeah, that's my goal. If my car over 12 months costs less than $12,000, I saved money. I did saving money over rent, sure. Maybe I could add, 4 hotels a month in there. So that's like, $200 a month in hotels, which isn't so bad. It's like pretty cheap, saving a lot of money. But yeah, now my next plan is to get like a house. I want to go. The houses out east are crazy cheap, but it's like challenging because there's not many places to camp. Out here in the west, oh, there's tons of places to camp. There's a spot to stop anywhere, right? And but out east, it's like everything is populated. It is dense with people. There's not a lot of like open room, you know what I mean? I can't just like pull off a street and be lost. Yeah, same thing with the West Coast. The West Coast is like impossible to find camping. Really, like the golden period right now is like between the what are those mountains called that California's got? Between those mountains and like Tornado Alley is like prime camping area. You can find a lot of like really cool like unclaimed wilderness and stuff. So, yeah. So, yeah, my silver Faraday hat. I'm going to leave this on for a while and give a report. I think it's causing some good stuff. It was so interesting, the 2.7 and then the Thanos. And then I thought I had a big ass oil leak and I like was investing. I couldn't get it to leak again. I would turn the car on and run it and then I would check underneath and there'd be nothing. And so I'm like, maybe it was somebody else and I thought it was me. Maybe that's it. That was a lucky timing. So we'll see. But yeah. Anyway, I don't know if I'm going to play some games tonight. Uh, I'm definitely glad I got everything downloaded. I got the whole The Witcher. Oh, that'd be fun. Yeah, I've got a big old library I can go to. So I want to get closer to pouring the epoxy. Maybe I'll pour the epoxy on my birthday. Maybe I'll do it on like the winter solstice. But yeah, I got these 7 jars I can make and I want to do it all at once. So yeah, I got gold leaf. I got brass. I got um, sterling silver. I got magnets. I got copper. Hope the copper doesn't mind getting washed. That would be bad if that tarnishes. It's a good looking copper. But yeah. One of the challenges of UV resin is like hidden pockets not getting cooked. So I've got to like figure out how to lay it down enough that I can cook it all. Yeah, and I'm gonna like mix it in with my hair, like chop up my hair, some of my fingernails, and like layer it. So, yeah. It's basically just to try to give me luck. If there is such a thing as reincarnation, right? If there is such a thing as like the person who sees through my eyes. If I like when I die, I experience an afterlife and another thing. My whole hope with it is that I'm going to get lucky and have like a better afterlife. So I've been doing this a lot, but I'm planning on doing it more. Yeah. But yeah, it was super weird getting 2227, which is a nice number. It's a number that's been like, it's definitely intriguing to me. And then to get room number 207 with Thanos parked in my fucking spot. That was crazy. That was like a sign. It was interesting. It ended good. I have the spot, and I don't think I'm the oil leak. I think someone else was leaking, and I just thought it was me. And yeah, I hope I'm not leaking. I haven't noticed the levels go down at all. Still, it's like you see something like that, you got to get around with a flashlight and poke around and be like, what's going on? So, but yeah, dang, my circumcision fucking burns all the time. My poor dickhead. Like, I hear kids scream who get circumcised. It's got to be the worst feeling. They make you just alive and love you just enough that you're gonna, okay, now you're gonna get tortured. Get a job, you know? It's like, a man's attitude is I deserve a lot for doing nothing, and circumcision's like the put down. But where I called foul is that not the people who invented circumcision don't get circumcised themselves. Circumcision's for like peasants, and it's like sad and unfair. Definitely the next fight is people who cut versus people who just have girls. Like people with all the money who can like do things like Donald Trump did and stuff. It's possible Donald Trump is purposely trying to trigger us about the pedos because if the real government are pedos, then they have to like do it sly. Like you can't just say it, you'll get in trouble. You have to just like, oops, oh no, did I do that? You know, and it's like just to make people think of it. Or maybe he's really just a dog, you know, he's a hound, he needs it. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, yapping. It still was crazy though. 2227, room 27. Thanos is parked in my fucking spot. And it was funny, like when I was driving up here, I said this earlier. I had a I had this cop pull up right behind me, so we're waiting at a light, and he's like, there's 4 lanes, and this cop like goes over the 2, and he gets right on my ass. And then the person right ahead of me has the license plate. The only ticket I want is to Disneyland. Like, that's so funny. But yeah, he didn't turn the lights on and bother me. He just let me go. He went somewhere else. So he had a good look at what my car said. I'm not putting that out there to be mean. I'm putting it out there because I'm like really worried. I actually think it's a big fucking problem. So, yeah. If I didn't feel the problems myself, I probably wouldn't know so much, but I know it's a problem. Like I can feel it. So it's like I have to say something. So, anyway. Yeah, I'm bummed out. My soda's not cold. It was in there. I was here. I've been here for like 2 hours, over 2 hours. So, yeah. Oh well. Yeah, sun's going down early, but it doesn't mean it's late yet. I'm gonna have a good shower tonight. Oh yeah. And I'm glad my Beats got here. And I'm glad my hat fits this. I was afraid this wouldn't fit, but it fits just enough. Just enough it fits. So it's got like this, right? It's the funniest big sock. It's a weird style. Yeah, it's got like a silver net underlining. Guess I can show you. It's got like a silver net underlining. And yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Almost 40. It's not so bad. Yeah, I used to take animal DHT blockers. Maybe that was a good idea. It won't live forever. I suggest doing CRISPR to make people who live forever for free. I think that'd be way nice. Uh, Definitely stresses me out. I'm not too bad. I'm not too bad. For being 40, yeah. I'm almost 40. 2 years to 40 is like almost 40, but 2 years is going to take a long time. So, yeah. I'm alive. Man, I was like, I hope this isn't a car issue. I don't think it is. I'll really know when I go to another's place. Like when I move spots, then I'll be able to like look underneath. But yeah. Better than Chef Swollerdy. I got more hair than Kid Shadow, Chef Swollerdy, and get this bag. I got pretty lucky in the hair department. I'm older than all of them. Yeah, I am. So, nah, I look good. My dad was missing most of his hair by my age. Yeah, he wasn't like doing too good. I still got all mine. I got no bald spot. Yeah. I won't fight it when people have eternal youth when they're like looking 21 at 1,000. I won't mind. I won't complain. Good for you. Keep that. Enjoy it, you know? It's kind of sad, like, the people who appreciate youth are old people. Old people appreciate youth. They do. They know what a treasure it is. Kids, they don't really know. They're just young and bouncy, you know. But yeah, old people should protect youth. And old people should make youth that like their lives. Yeah, that's key too. So anyway, that's enough yapping for now. It was pretty interesting synchronicity. The Disneyland thing, the 222, the 27 repeating, and the Thanos guy. And I was like, the Thanos guy was announcing the oil leak. And I was like, no. But I just like investigated more. I ran my car. I looked around with a fucking flashlight. I was like, that wasn't me. It was somebody. You know what I think happened too? Is I just ran over a bunch of puddles. So I think like the puddles, like, because it's like the bottom was slick. And I was like, I think that's just like, I don't think that was leaking oil. I think that was like the bottom getting washed and just like, yeah, because it'll cake on, right? It's like it'll leak and then it'll cake on and it'll just be on there as like a permanent residue. And so if it gets wet and hot, it can start to run again. I hope I don't have an oil leak. That would be bad. I do not like that. So I hope I didn't overfill it. I got a little bit over the line, but not much. So yeah, yeah. They said it's supposed to. It can get a little overfilled and be okay. Man, I can't wait to have more reliable stuff. Go faster, easier. There's so much that can break on a car. Oh man, it'd be great to have like finally get good electric. Tesla's not it. What I really want is I want to lift it like an F-150 van. You know, it's like a big tube of a van. Get that lifted with solar panels, and like the engine is just the wheels, right? You got batteries in the front, and then your wheels are engines. Your wheels are motors. Your wheels spin, right? And they pull with torque. And so you just sit there in the sun baking, collecting energy, and then when you want to drive, you just like roll out of there kind of efficient. That's what I want, right? You know, when we get solar panels instead of like 4% efficiency, 7% efficiency, when we get like my solar panels, 20% efficiency, that's quick. I got a massive battery that can charge up everything multiple times, and I can top it up completely in one day, you know? So that's quick. So it's like, we're about to get there. And then that's what I want is like a solar bug, you know what I mean? Like just live in it, drive anywhere, not really like I don't like that stuff that's like furniture. I have a shower. You don't need a shower every day. Use some baby wipes. Get a bit of sweat. Your sweat and your oils carry dirt off of you. Right? So anyway, yeah, we'll see what happens. Who knows if this does anything? It allegedly does. People with scanners were able to prove it. It feels marvelous. The silver mesh, this feels really cool. Yeah, a lot of cute chicas around tonight. Lot of trucks. I've been seeing girls driving trucks, like cute girls, but driving big trucks. I've been seeing that. It's lucky. Man, trans threw it off. Before my dad, his dad, you saw a woman, that was a woman. Maybe sometimes people are trans, like they're born intersex. You know what I mean? Some people are born intersex. They're like not cleanly one gender or the other. But for the most part, you could always bet look like a woman was a woman. Now, looks like a woman. You don't know. You don't know. It's kind of. I'm glad they have freedom, but I hate it. As a single guy, I'm like, what are you? You know, and it's always rude, right? You can't just like ask, what gender are you? They won't tell you. They'll leave it a mystery. And I'm like, oh man. But anyway, yeah, that's kind of the vibe. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Nice seeing you. Thanks for talking. Thanks for chatting. But I'm gonna order some food, and yeah, I'm glad I got all this, all the metal beads in, because I had lots and lots of stone beads, all the types, all real, most of them real. Some of them are fake, but I know it, and I don't mind because they're cool. But the important ones are all real, and I was just like, I couldn't find anything else. There was nothing else I needed, so I was like, time for metal. So I got copper, magnets, silver, gold, bronze. So it's like, does it do anything? Is it magic? Fucking Thanos. It's a legendary truck, and he looked like a nice guy. I read his energy, and I did not see a mean person. But it was like he was in my spot, and when he moved, I got in there, and then I noticed this oil spill, and I'm like, the fuck is going on? What is this? Thanos, and then an oil spill? Coin 2227, room 207? What is happening, right? I just couldn't believe it. I was like, this is weird. This is weird. But seems to be all worked out. Seems to be okay. But yeah, I was kind of into The Witcher beginning. I thought that was kind of cool. Subnautica. I was impressed by what I saw. Subnautica looks like a better version of No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky. I bought it on sale, but I'm like, that fucking game. Yeah, Cyberpunk is crazy good. Cyberpunk is crazy. Yeah, Cyberpunk is nuts. When Cyberpunk is doing story sequences at you and you got decisions, it can get intense. It can get intense. um, yeah, I'm loving games, man. This is like probably like the thing of my life that I want to see the most is AI improvised dialogue. Oh man, I played games for since I was a kid, right? I've been playing games since 1990, probably about that year, right? A 3 or 4 year old picking up a basic Nintendo, very first Mario, right? Not even Nintendo SNES, Nintendo, right? The ones you had to blow on if you can get to work, and So yeah, I've been here the whole time. The only people with cooler credit are like Pong, the people who made the internet. But like my first game system being a regular Nintendo, yeah, I'm pretty legit. I never played Gamecast, Dreamcast, never played a PlayStation. Yeah, it was Nintendo, SNES, Nintendo 64, and then like the next one was legit like the Xbox. So yeah, if I made a box, I would basically focus on like PlayStation's trying to copy Nintendo. I would focus on making an AI box, something that can do AI improvisation, right? So like new chips, right? You want to be able to be like, this is the best, combining Chat GPT random storytelling with AI improv to speak it and bring it to life. You're a genius. Like the way it used to be is people had to handcraft a game. You could only do things in the game that the programmers thought of, right? And we're getting to the point where the chip is going to be so good the thing can make it up. It can just improvise something and it works. You're like, wow, that was like thought out. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's where we're going. We're going to AI improv pretty soon, which is going to be awesome. I'm really looking forward to it. Yeah, AI improv is going to be sick. But anyway, that's enough yapping for tonight. Thanks for listening.